Hi, this is Rich Guru from richpapi.com, and today I'm gonna tell you the different values of money. So as you know, money means different things to different people. And what I mean by that is that everybody has a meaning for the money that they earn. So for someone might be video gaming, for someone like me is creating more value for the world. And it's really important because what you do with your money down the road is gonna come and bite you really hard, especially if you didn't know where you spent your money on. So for example, me, every time I wanna buy something, I value it to see if that transaction makes something for me in the future. Is it gonna be worthwhile while I spend that money? And I ask two questions for me. Was it really necessary that I did that transaction? And the second question that I ask is simply, did it add value to my future? Is it really something that is gonna affect me in the future? Because the money that you earn today is worth a lot more in the future. So if you didn't spend it now on something that you don't value in the future, it's gonna be really hard on you. So be really careful with what you do with your money. And every transaction that you do, you have to do the trick I told you. Be really careful. Ask those two questions that I asked you and make sure that it will add more value, because the price that you pay for something is the value that you get out of that. So think like that, and before every transaction, ask those two questions. It's very important. I'm gonna read the transcript for you. If you don't understand, you can listen now. Money is such a complex topic, but the worldview on it is that it buys you things. But you have to notice every important lesson about money, that it has an important lesson about money, that it has value depending on what you're doing with it. For example, $100 can buy you 2 rounds of grocery, which can make you food for 2 weeks. However, same $100 would be a different value if you do not do something, for example, else with it. Something else, if you buy gas with it, it could ride you for 2 weeks. So you gotta remember that it can do different things. So what matters is that you have to do the thing that you love. And those two different activities have values depending on you. So you have to set aside categories and value them for yourself. And remember that the value could be very different depending on your age and circumstances. I personally value things after the transaction is done. I ask myself, did I overdo it? Was it really necessary? And those sort of questions I ask myself every single transaction. Because at the end of the day, any transaction you make is going out of your hand, and it's your hard-earned money. You have to be able to justify it for yourself or even your partners if you gather that money together. So remember that also. So I suggest next time you make a transaction or pay for something, value it. Means that you slowly will realize and come to some understanding as me that money by itself worth nothing, but it is what you can do with it that is valuable. So be really careful what you decide to do with your money. Do not forget the rule of justifying it for yourself. So thank you very much.